What's going on, guys? Out here in the garage today, we weren't able to go racing this weekend, so we're going to be out here today working on Sunshine. We are not going to be changing the turbos out in this video. I was hoping I'd have them in by now, but they are on order. Probably be a week or so before they come in, but we're going to be taking the eBay GT45s with the 68 housing on them, taking these off the cars, and we are going with a set of T66 with some 91s on the back of it. Hopefully, those will be in, I would think, by the end of next week. It would be nice if they would. There's a big race at Wichita Falls next weekend on the 29th or the 30th. It's a no prep event. We don't normally race no prep stuff, but it's a free entry. It's my hometown, and it's always good to go back up there and race at that track. It's a good facility. They've done a lot of upgrades to it, so kind of interested to see what they did. So if you ain't got anything going on May 29th and 30th, if you're around the area, hit that up. It's going to be a big event, lots of cars out there, lots of fast cars. We'll probably be outgunned. Well, I can go ahead and tell you, we're going to be outgunned because it's not our shtick to race, but it'll be fun to go up there and do it, and why not? But today, what we're going to be doing is I picked up a new steering wheel for Sunshine. Nothing wrong with the one I got. Take a look at it. You can see here, it's just the old 1980s, 90s Grant steering wheel, the typical one you see in all these cars. I got this one when I was just first building the car, or that was the first one I saw, so that's what I went with. It's been a good little wheel, but you know, again, as usual, I'm bored in the garage and nothing better to do. So I picked up one of the aluminum ones with all the holes drilled, something kind of more to match the style of the car. So take a look at it here. I like to say I can tell you what the brand is, but I don't know what the brand is. It's one y'all seen before. A lot of people run it. Pretty spandangly. Just kind of matches what's going on the car with the wheels in the front and in the back. Kind of like that machine look, that industrial look. Alright guys, first things first, get this old clunker off of here. I'm probably going to keep the little gold trim ring. It will actually go on the other steering wheel. Not for sure yet. I'll see what it looks like once I get it on there, but I kind of like the little accent it leaves. It's the only gold part actually inside the car. And I don't think, that right there doesn't actually come with a button on it to cover the hole. So at least try to make it look a little more finished out than what it is. This here, I think I'm probably going to have to drill that other wheel out to be able to get that on here. It shouldn't be a big deal. I mean, they're all kind of standard universal fit a 5-hole pattern or whatever you want to call it. Now, alright, uneventful. Now I'm trying to get this thing off of here. Oh, without just destroying everything. It's been on there a while. Oh, huh. Would you looky there? Alright. Yeah. Came off easy, but I guess I'm going to have to disconnect it in order to get it back through to get that on there, because that ain't going to break loose. Alright, well, there's that one. Somebody interested in the steering wheel, let me know. Alright, do a little trial fit here. Everything lines up, fits over the center hole good. Still works on the quick release. Okay, and as I thought. Yeah, these little screw holes are actually too small for these to go through, so I'm going to have to drill those out real quick in order for that to get in, but otherwise, this is a little smaller too. This is a 13-inch rather than a 14-inch. I know that's not a big deal, but it definitely feels smaller. Because it is. Alright, let's drill these out real quick. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright. Well, that one lines up. What are the odds of the other ones? No. I think I'm going to have to widen the holes just a little bit more. Got to widen them out a little bit. Why is it that everything that I buy that costs money, I immediately have to start drilling on it or messing with it? It's something that works. I guess if I didn't buy cheap stuff, maybe I could do that. Well, there we go, guys. As long as these holes line up on the steering wheel, we should be good. Alright guys, got everything wallered out. This should line up pretty good. Hopefully this goes right back on like it did. Oh, it looks like it will. As long as it's long enough to go all the way through. Let's see what we got here. Okay, got one. I don't want to try to tighten too much. I don't know how well these are going to line up. I got these other washers left over. And honestly, I don't know what they went to or why they're here. But they're probably something important. I think they spaced that other steering wheel out because it was actually off just a little bit. Let's see here. There it is. Well, let me straighten the button out. I know that's going to bug y'all if I don't. I'm going to hear about it. Well, here we go. All I got to do is get this thing in here. Kind of want it probably in this second hole, which means I'm still going to have to drill that thing out and feed this line all the way through there. Which that's going to suck. But I think, right, that's a little too far. I'll just go in the second one. So, all right, guys, let's get the drill out and start hacking away. I think I'm gonna decide to go, instead of going to this hole, I think I'm gonna go to this hole here. There's not much material between these two, which is gonna make it kind of maybe a little tight. So I think I'm just gonna go to here. I can still get to that. I mean, that's just my line lock. Not too concerned about that. Let's see. Oh, that's nice. Come on. Love chewing up on new stuff. It's awesome. Well, at least it's cutting clean. Still don't know if that's enough to get through, but I think it is. Sucks you gotta wind this wire all the way through this thing. And if it doesn't fit, you threw it all the way back out. Do we get lucky on the first try? You've got to be kidding me. Really? Not even a butt hair. I wonder if I can just kind of wallow it out a little bit. Or just go to the next step. I think that right there will do it. Whoever invented the step bit was the greatest invention of all time next to the Sawzall. Oh, there we go. Perfect fit. I can reach that. Okay. I thought I lost my nut and driver. Alright guys, let's get this on and get it put in. Alright guys, here we go. Stick this back over there. And that's it. Oh yeah, that's plenty right there. Already get a scratch on it? No, we're good. All right, guys, that's all there is to it. One new Steron wheel. Just got to wire the line lock back up, and it's done. I can work with that. Guys, that's going to do it. I'm satisfied with the way it came out. Gives it a little bit of a look. Like I said, if you look from there, come out to the wheels, you know, it's kind of that same little motif, I guess you would say. But that's going to do it for us here today, guys. I mean, that's all I want to get done is get that steering wheel put on. I've got a couple of things going on up here in the front end. I've got to figure out some way to be able to get some type of travel limiter on this. If you saw in the last video where I chicken footed it, front end came up a lot. I mean, a whole lot. I mean, I've got quite a bit of travel on the front end, and then for it to pick the wheels about a foot up off the ground, that's a lot of travel. I'm going to have to find some way to tie the front end down. I know the new turbos are going to be a little bit heavier, so that'll give me a little bit of weight on the front end, and I don't really want to add any more weight to the front end because we're pretty good balance right now. I think we're 54% on the front end, which is pretty good. And now everything's working, you know, with the anti-roll and the ladder bars and all that stuff. Everything actually welded in there good, thanks to All-In Welding. But other than that, guys, I mean, that'll be the next thing, is trying to get a little travel limiter put on this thing. Once these turbos come in, these will be off of here. And then I'll get to have 3 sets of turbos sitting around here. I mean, I was really happy with the way these work. Like I said, I'd recommend these to anybody. I don't even know if you can actually find these anymore. I have lots of comments and lots of questions asking me, what's the link to these? Where can I get them? You know, I can't find them. I give you all the links and I look them up and they all say not available right now, sold out or on back order or something like that. So I don't know if y'all are all going out there and buying them up or they just kind of phased them out. I don't know. But these are the GT45s with the 68 area exhaust housing. That is what is on this car. They are tiny. They're kind of counterintuitive what people will tell you. They're 52 millimeters, which is tiny for this motor. But I don't take it at very high RPMs. I mean, now I am. Now that I can actually get it to plant, get it to hook. We're shifting to about 67, right around in there, maybe close to 7,000. Like I said, these are gonna come off of here. The 66 are gonna go on. It'll be kind of starting over a whole nother process once we get these on here. Hopefully it's not too bad. Should be able to put them on, at least get a good number right off the bat, but it'll be a little bit of tinkering, you know, a little bit of work to it. But for that right there, guys, that's gonna do it for us today. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. We will catch you guys on the next one.